Here with a quick weekly update. This is Wednesday, so it's Wednesdays with Willaert.
Yep.
Coach Tony Willaert of Augie. Coach, thanks for taking the time to talk today.
For sure, no problem.
So first, looking at well, I guess let's start with going back in time a little bit. Last week we talked, and you were headed to. You're gonna have to remind me. You had a girls' duel, right?
Yep. Yeah, we went to Stevens Point with the women, and then the men's team went to Eau Claire, and the women's team met up with them that night. So
that's right.
Yep.
So how'd the women's duel go? How'd that event turn out?
The women's team, we didn't do all that well as far as like a result. But the women, they fought really hard. So we bumped up a couple weight classes just to get matches. Like that's the whole goal right now. We're just trying to get that mat time. You know, we're a newer program. Some of our girls, I think we've talked about, some of them have never wrestled. So basically we're just trying to get them meaningful matches. So we bumped up, and Stevens Point's very, very good too. They, I think they're ranked top 10 in the country in women. So it wasn't a great duel, but we saw a lot of things that we did well. And then obviously we need to do a lot of stuff better too. But the cool part about the girls is they're very optimistic. They want to work hard. They cheer each other on all the time, and they're their best supporters. So yeah, it was good mat time.
Yeah. And it's not about, I mean, I say stuff like this all the time, but it's not about in wrestling. There's so much more about, you know, what you learn and what you're getting better at than wins and losses. And especially with a brand new program like what you've got going, who cares about the wins and losses? It's about the mat time and the learning and the getting better. So
yeah, absolutely. And they have a great attitude. I think you and I have talked about that with the guys too, but they love wrestling. They want to get better. They want to be the best. You know, and it shows. So they're fun to work with.
That's great. That's great. So then next, they headed. The girls went and cheered on the guys in Eau Claire.
Yep.
And then how
they call them the 8-man battle. So basically there were 4 teams: one from Minnesota, one from Iowa, one from us from Illinois, and then Eau Claire from Wisconsin. And you can enter 2 guys per weight class. So it was a quick day, smaller brackets, but it was good. We got, you know, probably most of our guys got 3 matches. A couple of them only got 2, but you know, compared to open tournaments where you could be there from, you know, I think you were talking to Bo about the Grandview Open. They didn't get out of there probably until like 9 or 10, you know, so opens are a long day, and you know, we were able to get 3 matches in with most of our guys, and you know, that's again the goal. You know, you want to get mat time, and you know, not take up whole Saturday either. So
so I'm exactly in that boat. This past weekend I brought my youngest to just Pleasant Valley High School, had their Spartan Valley Open, and I think we were there for like 4 hours, and he got 3 matches. Or no, he got 4 matches. He was in a 5-man round robin. I was like, it was perfect. I love that kind of timing.
For sure. Absolutely.
So how are the results then? I'll say first, I saw, and I don't remember exactly what, but I saw it looked like Alex had a really good weekend.
Yeah. So a few of our guys did really well. Alex won the tournament. He got voted outstanding wrestler of the tournament too. He beat a couple of guys that have been in and out of the rankings, guys that he's battled with before too. So that was really cool to see. Alex is starting to put it on some guys. Trevor Barilla, our 33-pounder, took second. He lost to a pretty tough kid from Eau Claire. Then we had a couple of freshmen take third. I believe Cameron Hanel took third. Clayton Bailey took 5th. We had a lot of guys place. I'd have to go back through and look at it, but that was almost a week ago now. So kind of moved on from that now, but it was a good event. We took second as a team. We lost to North Central. But I think last time we went, we took 3rd or maybe 4th even. So we made some progress. So
yeah, heck yeah. All right. So then this week it's a holiday week, but that doesn't mean you're taking the week off. I know that, right? What do you got going?
Yeah, I'm actually in North Central right now. You guys probably noticed the change in background here, but we're at North Central with another really tough dual team, right? So we got the men's and women's team out here right now. The women wrestle at 5 and the men wrestle at 6. So, you know, and North Central is very good in both men's and women. So it'll be a fun match. We just want to go out and contend and fight. And, you know, if we're doing well against them and having close matches and winning matches, we're doing something right. So.
Yeah, no doubt. So North Central, I checked right before we talked, looks like they're, as a team, ranked number 9 in the country. So obviously going to be tough, but like you said, go out there and battle and see where you're at. And it's exciting. And only a couple hours away. So I'll make sure as soon as we're done, I'll get this thing posted up. And will you be streaming it? Will you have a Facebook Live going?
Yep. Yeah, we'll do the women's. We're doing a duel and then some extra matches. So we'll have that on our women's page on Augie Women's Wrestling. And then our men's will be on the men's page. But yeah.
Very good. I'm excited to watch. And then let's not get, obviously you're going to compete tonight, so I don't want to get too far out, but what's next? Anything left this weekend or is this weekend a weekend off?
No, this weekend we're off. So our guys and girls are going home. We have a couple, you know, Sawyer's going home to Maryland. I think Abby's parents came here for Thanksgiving for her, which was kind of cool.
That is cool.
A couple of our guys from Colorado are going home. So this weekend we're off. But then our next event is December 2nd, and that's actually at Carver. So that's a try with Simpson and Central. So
awesome. That'll be exciting. That'll be a good home event. And that is
Thursday.
What's the second? A Thursday?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, we've done this try since I've been here. I believe they've done it probably a few years before I even got here, but it works out well for Simpson and Central because they're so close to each other, but they don't get to see us. So they don't even duel each other at this event, but we duel both of them. And then Central actually goes straight from here to, I believe they go to maybe Milwaukee School of Engineering tournament or somewhere up in Wisconsin. So that's kind of the theme. So
sure. Are they bringing any girls with them? Either one of those teams?
So Simpson added women's wrestling, but they just added. And then I've actually talked to Coach Van Clay. The Central coach is actually the athletic director at Central too. And he's asked me, you know, what we've done as far as like adding women's and like what we like about it, you know, how the recruiting's going and everything like that, because they're debating adding it. But they might wait a little bit still. So
okay. But in the future.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So the next women's event will actually be here as well at North Central. We go to their invite. So that'll, I think, just right across the walkway here in their field house. So
awesome.
But yeah, the men, the 2nd, and then they wrestle Milliken on the 5th, and then North Central invite. And then the girls will be again at North Central here.
Okay. Very good. That's exciting stuff, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't want to take much more of your time, Coach. I know you've obviously got warm-ups probably starting soon. Any like last thoughts for this week?
Just, you know, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You know, I think it's getting exciting that high school seasons are starting up. I think going to some high school duels will be fun this year rather than out in the spring, you know, but yeah, come on out to our match on the 2nd and have a great Thanksgiving and have fun, be safe.
Love it. Yes. Let's fill up Carver on the 2nd. Let's go out there and support the Vikings and watch some good wrestling. I'm excited for that for sure. So
absolutely.
Yep. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Coach, and good luck tonight. And we'll see you soon. Appreciate it.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot.